Next one. The first is synonym. Per definition, is the relationship between two or more words that have similar meaning. For example, big and broad. And definition of antonym, the relationship between words that have opposite meanings. For example, tall and short. The second is word classes and composition. Word classes consist of noun, verb, adjective, pronoun, position, and conjunction. And then word conversion. Definition of word conversion is the process by which a word of one word class is converted into another word class. And next material is a verb derived from adjective. Verb derived from adjective are words that are created by modifying adjective to describe how an action is performed. This conversion often involves adding the suffix "ly" to the adjective. Nouns derived from nouns. What is noun derived from nouns? Nouns derived from nouns are nouns that are formed from other nouns by adding affixes or changing the form of the basic word. The five nouns derived from members of other word classes. Nouns derived from members of other word classes are nouns formed from words derived from other word classes, such as verbs, adjective, or adverb. And next is adjective derived from adjectives. Adjective derived from adjectives are adjectives formed from other adjectives through the process of adding affixes or modifying forms. The second, adjective derived from members of other word classes. Adjective derived from members of other word classes are adjectives formed from words derived from other word classes such as nouns, verbs, or adverbs. The three, verb derived from verbs. Verb derived from verbs are verbs formed from other verbs through modification of form or addition of affixes. The fourth is verbs derived from members of other word classes. What are verbs derived from verbs? Verbs derived from verbs are verb formed from other verbs through modification of form or addition of affixes. 5 is generality and idiosyncrasy. Generality and idiosyncrasy refer to general pattern and unique characteristic in word formation and the use of morpheme forms. And the material, the three is compound versus present. Compounds are words formed by combining two or more words that have a new meaning. The second is compound verbs. Compound verbs are verb forms made up of two or more words that combine to create a new meaning or give a certain nuance to the action. The three is compound adjective. Compound adjectives are adjectives formed from two or more words that combine to give a more specific description of an object or concept. And the fourth is compound nouns. Compound nouns are nouns formed from combining two or more words to create a new word with a specific meaning. And next is headed and headless. Headed compounds are compound words that have a primary constitutive that determine the type or category of the entire compound word. And then headless compound are compound words that do not have a clear main person. So the meaning and category of the word cannot be determined from just one of its components. And the second is blends and acronyms. Blends are words formed by combining two or more words, where parts of each word are used to form a new word. And then is acronym. Are words formed from the initial letter of each word in a phrase or name, which is then pronounced as a single word. The third is compounds containing bound combining forms. Compounds containing bond combining forms refer to compound. Compound words that include one or more bound forms. The fourth is phrasal words. Phrasal words generally refer to phrasal verbs, which are combination of a verb and one or more participles, such as preposition or adverb, that together create a new meaning that cannot be guessed from the meaning of the individual words. And next material is meaning and structure. The first is meaning. Meaning in morphology refers to the interpretation or understanding given to morphemes and words formed by combination of morphemes. Meanwhile, structure in morphology refers to the arrangement and relationship between the morphemes that make up the word. The second is affixes as heads. Affixes as heads refer to situations where affixes play a major role in determining the word class or grammatical category of the word being formed. Generally, affixes such as prefixes, suffixes, infixes, or confixes are added to the root to form a new word. The third is more elaborate word forms. Multiple affixation is a word formation process that involves adding more than one affix to the root to create a more complex and specific word form. The next material is compounds within compounds. Compounds within compounds are compounds words that consist of two or more other compounds words, creating a more complex and specific word form. And next is apparent mismatches between meaning and structure. Apparent mismatches between meaning and structure refer to cases where the meaning of a word or morpheme is not immediately apparent from its structure. And the third is structure as guide but not straitjacket. Structure as guide but not straitjacket in morphology. It means that although morphological structure provide guidelines and rules for word formation, the structure do not have to be rigid and limited.